back your homes, or restore your dead to life.
But perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
Hey everyone, so earlier today the Game of Thrones panel was held at the San Diego Comic-Con, and the news was so big and vast that I decided to make a video right away. So first thing, if you want to watch the highlights of the panel, click the link in the description before you watch my video, so I don't spoil anything for you. Also, Game of Thrones released a Season 7 production teaser, so click here or in the description to watch that first if you want. I'm going to break it down, so it's best to see it in full before I analyze it for you. Okay, so the Comic-Con panel went on today, and it was much as we expected. Any questions about the specifics for next season were shrugged off and not answered. David and Dan, the showrunners, were actually there, and anytime something spoiler-esque was asked, the cast members would glance over to Dave and Dan almost as if they were asking approval to give an answer. The big takeaways were this. Sophie Turner, who plays Sansa, explained from her point of view that Sansa didn't tell Jon about recruiting Littlefinger and the Vale to aid in the Battle of the Bastards because she wanted to be credited with the win over House Bolton. Sophie said that she wanted to rule the North alongside Jon, rather than Jon being proclaimed as King of the North without her. She also said Sansa believes herself smarter than Jon, and Jon was unfit to rule on his own. It seems the whole Sansa turning on Jon in Season 7 may actually come true. Sophie even said she would like to see Littlefinger on the throne when it was all said and done. Next thing, there was a hilarious comment from John Bradley, who plays Samwell Tarly. He said if he could choose how his character dies, it would be in the library of the Citadel. He suggested that Sam could try to climb a tall bookshelf reaching for a book, and humbled by his weight, he actually would fall backwards, pulling the massive bookshelf atop him, killing Sam. He said Sam would be killed by books, not by battle. That was probably the funniest thing that was said during the panel. The showrunners finally confirmed late filming for Season 7, pushing the air date to early summer, roughly late May or early June. This was much to our expectation. They just finally confirmed it today. One fan asked Isaac Hempstead Wright about what Bran will do now knowing that Bran has just learned of Jon's Targaryen lineage. And Isaac quickly jumped on the notion that Jon's father was not confirmed, only his mother, Lyanna Stark. Not that I believe Rhaegar isn't the father, but since he is right, and we haven't seen on-screen proof of Jon's true father, I feel like this is more supporting evidence for more flashbacks, this time involving Prince Rhaegar Targaryen, so that we may finally get justification of the father. I made a video about a new location the show is scheduled to film at that resembles the tourney at Harrenhal. That is where the whole Rhaegar-Lyanna romance basically started, and where it became publicly known throughout Westeros of Rhaegar's love for Lyanna. I'll put the link in the description for that also. Okay, other than that, the panel was pretty slow in nature. Nothing more was revealed worth conversing about. So let's get on to the teaser. We first see 4 sets of eye stones that are put on nobles when they die. I'm not sure if this is hinting for Lannister deaths or other noble families. In the season finale, Cersei tells Qyburn to burn Tommen, and I would imagine that has already taken place. And why would they need 4 sets of eye stones? It can't be for the Tyrells, because the wildfire surely left no trace of their corpses, along with anyone else in the Sept for that matter. So does this mean more Lannister deaths? There really isn't any other people in King's Landing that Cersei probably cares to give a proper funeral for, so I will wait and be surprised to see who it's for. Let me know who you think it's for. The only other people I can think of, maybe some characters who died in the Battle of the Bastards, but with the timeline sped up, I'm pretty sure the burials and or funeral pyres are long over with. We see a rack of Cersei's new black gowns. We also see the Mountain's helmet, and we see a wall of shields from various houses. Some of these houses that are displayed on the shields look like they have no business in being in the show for the current timeline, including the Baratheon shield. Could this play a part in a possible flashback from Robert's rebellion? Will we see Robert Baratheon slay Rhaegar in the Battle of the Trident? Also, we see a letter being closed by a Stark wax seal, which could really mean anything. You better believe Winterfell will be sending loads of ravens everywhere, notifying all of Westeros that the Starks are back in business. Finally, the last words we hear is Tyrion saying, "Welcome home, my queen." This is a message to Daenerys. I want to believe it means they have just made landfall in King's Landing, but it could mean they have just landed anywhere in Westeros. Welcome home meaning welcome to the land where you shall rule supreme. Anyways, guys, I know there's other scenes in the teaser and other topics discussed in the panel, so go to the links in the description and watch them on your own time and let me know, what do you think is most relevant as clues for what is to happen come Season 7? Be sure to subscribe if you haven't for more daily uploads, and everyone, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.